Yes, yes, yes.
Ed's gone speed dating.
Yes, yes.
I guess I'll kick it off. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Oil Brothers. Martin is just loading his camera. Oh, funny that.
Go.
As you were.
Bob, go. Go on, as you were. You do it.
It's not my show.
No, it is. Go on.
It's your show. I've already done mine. I've already done mine.
Good evening.
No, I had my 75 minutes of glory about half a day ago.
Love it.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, man. What's up, chat? You know, this is what Baz needs right here. He needs a 10. Ultimate is not a 10. He needs a 10.
Ultimate is not a 10, but yet he plays a 9.
Mancunian way. My name is Martin. I'm your host. And it's episode 13.
Chelsea have scored.
Someone else being removed. Episode 13 of Oil Brothers. My name is Martin. That's Pat. I'm on my own now because everyone's buggered off. And now we'll bring them all back. What are you doing? Will you stop dicking around? What's that about? Wow.
Sorry, just showing solidarity with the rest of the panel.
Anyway, right, quick one. Just so you can know, we've linked some up because I've had a couple of people, 5 or 6 people message me because they want to support the channel, but they don't want to do it on YouTube because they know YouTube takes money away. So I've had a little bit of a look, done a bit of research, and we found this. So you can, what they call now, buy us a coffee or buy us a beer. I know some other channels do this. The link is there. It is set up. We're not asking you to do it. We're not begging you to do it, but it is there if you want to do it. I will quickly show you, just so you know, because Baz likes all this new technology stuff. He does. Let me just show you. So there you go. Right. So there it is. Buy us a coffee. So you can add £1, £1, £1.50, whatever you want. It's all set up, ready to roll, and all proceeds will go directly back into the channel. We've just cut. You can have a beer or you can have a coffee, and I thought the coffee want to be quite good for us, seeing as I am the coffee guy. So there you go. So anyway, yes, those are for the people who have asked. Thank you so much for your continued support. Or you can just watch. You support by watching as well, which is amazing. And
the like button, super hype the show when it's finished. It all helps.
It's just because people have asked, that's all. Big up Adam Quinn. It's not, by the way, because someone will go, you're begging for. No, people have asked. We came up with a way. It's then over to you. It's your choice. Good evening, Teal. Good evening, Kelly. Kelly's always on it with Adam. Yes, Kelly, Savio. Oh, at least you called him Savio now and not number 26. At least we've got the name out.
So disrespectful.
It is. After today's financial figures, we'll probably have to sell to buy anyone else. Revenue was down by 21 million. Net profit went from 74 to 10 million.
I think it's negative 10.
Negative 10.
10, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't win any trophies, you know? That's what happens.
He's already out. I'll go into our
won 8 months ago.
I'll go into our financial figures if you want. 600 and plus million. Hello, treble winners. Hello, DC. How are you? We don't have to sell a dicky bird because we're making shit tons of money. Welcome back, Baz and our brothers in the chat. Tomorrow we'll win 2-0. We will. Tomorrow we'll come to at the end. Don't worry. Evening, Sam. Pardon?
Extra.
Ooh. Exeter. No, we're not. Playing Brentford.
Oh, Brentford. I was thinking about the FA. I was thinking about FA.
When did Exeter get in the quarterfinals of the Carabao?
I was thinking about FA Cup.
It's January.
Ed's got in a time warp.
Mate, hey man, when you got shades like this, mate, I got back to the future. What can I say?
Hello, Dave. Big up, Briggsy, mate. Hope you well. By the way, I didn't know you and LB were going out. LB was going to tell me and then didn't tell me, but I was away as well. Hit the likes, all this is free. Sharing the stream across socials massively helps grow your channel the Mancunian way. Big up, Briggsy. DC, thank you, by the way. I got your email. No worries about it. Let us know what games you're going to and we'll have a catch up. Agree, DC. I'm interpreting Pet's comments as rotation, but not too much. Yes. Quite worried for Nico G as he's well tired. I wouldn't be. How long will Newcastle will go? I'm going to star some of the questions so we can come back to them. Livramento and Bruno.
6 weeks.
I think Livramento will come. Bruno, I don't think will come. Dan Burns the same 4 to 6 weeks. Lovely. Big up DC. They do need a rest. Stevie.
That was a nasty tackle on Dan Burn, man. That was a nasty one.
It's not 1-1 anymore. Obviously, you know. Big up Dash again with the Samaritans link. We love to see that, mate. And like I said, never suffer in silence. There is always somebody here to listen to you.
That's why Ed's going speed dating.
Going to a Christmas party, man. I'm going to a
He's going
Christmas
speed dating, man.
Going to a Christmas party.
Look at that beautiful face. He needs to go speed dating, don't he?
Why don't you two just get a room?
Oh, we live too far away.
You're like two long lost bloody
brothers
you two.
Brothers from a different mother.
Hey, man, that's what old brothers are for, man.
Yeah.
That's what old brothers are for.
Good evening, King Cladza. At least one of you was brought up with standards.
Yeah.
Right. Also,
like you separated
available from Thursday. Tickets range from £7.50 to £25. If you don't get lucky in this tickets often, this is your chance to watch City live. Yeah, Saturday the 10th of Jan, and it's not on TV. So fill your boots at £7.50. Go and have fun. And good day out. And they're the kind of games people love because etc. They'll bring a massive crowd. It's their cup final. They'll have a great time. Evening all, not looking forward to Saturday, lads. We'll have a chat Thursday. Steve, by the way, if you want to come on, you don't have to be on camera. We'll message us. If you want to come on and be the West Ham rep, mate, you're always welcome. Just email me and we'll get it sorted out.
Given who we're playing this weekend, it'd be great if we could.
Well, that's why I was saying not looking forward to Saturday, lads.
No, but I'm just saying, given this weekend, it'd be good to have him on if we could.
Yeah.
That's why I've said, do you want to come on Thursday night? I said, no. Why, Pat?
What? We're live, guys. We're live. We're live.
Has he not got that?
He does.
Has he
ladies
not
and gentlemen, he does this. He does this from time to time. Yeah. Yeah.
Last night wound me up, you lot.
Yeah.
You lot wound me up last night with your £500 million spending spree in January.
No,
Big up, How are you doing?
That's a bit over exaggerated.
Oh, sorry, was it $1 billion we're spending in January?
No, it was three players. It was 3 players.
So you are spending 500 million then?
Yeah, they were. You were, Baz.
What, we're buying Elliot Anderson 5
No,
times?
200 million, not 500, 200.
Well, if you buy an Elliot Anderson,
Elliot Anderson, Lamine Yamal, and I don't know who else. And Mbappe.
Oh, big up, Steve. If you're there, mate, let us know. I'm there as well tomorrow. So always welcome, mate. Come and have a chat. Neto scored, Costa Coffee FC. Gotta love it. I also have a personal link, buymebleedingcosta.com. Right. We need to start putting that's Pat. Because people are genuinely going to think that's me.
That's funny.
It's what you get for gaslighting me, you sod.
Pep is going, isn't he? Did he see? No, the restaurant's been empty for a while. It's not doing great. Don't look into that.
Hey man, that's what's going on with this economy, man.
even Tast is at fault for FFP.
Yeah, even Tast is getting the old FFP treatment now. Someone said that Pep's going. No, he's not. Just because the restaurant's going.
Yeah.
Are you sure we ain't paying for Martin's future latte orders? Listen, Chica. Where's Chica? Where's Chica? Hello, Blue Art. How you doing, my old mucker? Hope you well. Also, Martin, how is your wage bill? £403 million. Is that real? It will come down.
Yeah.
It will come down. Yes, it is real. Sir Alan Elliott on the space last night. Yes. What about buy me a Vimto for Rich? Hey, that might be good. Buy me a Vimto for Rich. That's a good one. Ed has me dying. The guy in the bottom right, Ed, is clearly blind and had to dress himself today. Jesus, wow. Wow.
Hey, man, all for the chat, man. All for the chat.
Bevo, thank you so much, mate. Appreciate that. You don't have to do that, but thank you so much, Bevo, with a tremendous super chat. 1999. Stick this in the Livramento transfer car.
Fuck off.
Do you know, he's really upset.
Hit it, man.
Sorry,
the chat has a request. The chat has a request, Martin.
Should we come back with they want the shades back on.
Hey.
There's only one of them was asking.
Big up, Blebo. By the way, go and give Not in My Lifetime a lot of love. Luke, Bebo. Go give him a lot of love. Top lads, top channel. And Bebo, don't forget, has done an amazing thing for kids at Christmas.
Yeah, big up, Bebo.
Situation. Amazing, mate. Well done.
Was that the Teddy thing?
Yeah. It was amazing.
I shared all that.
Yeah. Thank you, mate. Could I ask a genuine question without being rude? Please, that Elliot fella have inside information. He mentioned the team thing before Pep said out. I don't know. Just so you know, we would never share anyone's ITK or knowledge anyway on here. Someone did that to me. Like, can you tell me who tells you your information? I'll just out it live on the channel, guys.
They're brilliant, aren't they? Tell me who's telling you the information. Yeah, because I just want to burn that forever.
Yeah, I just want to burn that relationship to the ground. Yeah. You know what I mean, guys? We sent the dummies to Australia, remember?
Wait, did somebody ask if we're going for Shay Charles? Okay.
And me too. Love these early round FA Cups. They're amazing. You can get over for that one. Enjoy them. They're amazing. Fun atmosphere. They are. Patrick's chat takeover is Chica. Yeah, I saw that Tast is closing. What happened there then? Apparently the business wasn't doing very well. I know Tomy's jumped onto it, but it's nothing to do with that.
Pep had a restaurant that's failed. Is that basically what happened?
No, it's been open for a while, but like a lot of restaurants in the city centre now.
Yeah, so it failed.
Yeah, they're just,
It's the economy, man. It's the economy.
Nobody goes out anymore.
Well, Pep failed. Pep failed. That's it. There's plenty of other
restaurants. Oh, mate, we're going to get on to... Oh, mate.
Here we go. Pep the restaurant. Right now, Pep the restaurant fraud.
Yeah. Don't worry.
He needs Gordon Ramsay. He needs Gordon Ramsay.
We are going to come to the Eddie Howe manager fraud bit in a minute.
Garnacho scored. Can you believe it?
What?
A brace for Garnacho.
Do you think the first the likes of Shay Charles? You do know that? No, because we're not going to bring Shay Charles or Howard Bellis back, mate. We won't. I think Howard Bellis would have come back instead of Victor Hayes, if I'm honest with you. I just think that's done with, mate. Same with the Dozer or anyone else. They're just not coming back. We didn't even get a buyback on them. Right.
With Bellis.
Another failed hate along. Who's that? Martin dressed as the milk tray man tonight. You got it. You got it.
That's quality. That's the best one so far.
What is
that comment?
Anyway, speaking of failures, let's move over to you, Shower. Let's do Eddie Howe in the Timeway Derby. What happened there then, Sunshine?
Shite. Move on.
Right, good night. That was the best bit of analytical information we've ever had. It's like a space shite.
When did Alan come on?
Oh wait, Martin. Let me get the Beat Man City trophy out for Baz. Beat. What,
we're just going to remove ourselves because I know. By the way, this has been pre-planned.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No, Ed wants to do this.
No. This whole Beat Man City trophy. What's all that about? I mean,
you were buzzing after beating us, talking about you're back on track. Eddie Howe got it right. He's just tactical. He outdid Pep, and only a couple weeks later, he's on the hot seat yet again.
Jesus.
He went to Sunderland away and played a 5-4-1.
4-3-3. You played the same tactics you played against Everton, which we beat them 4-1, and for some strange reason, we never turned up on Sunday.
Elanga, 55 million pounds.
Yeah, it's not enough, is it?
Is he a track star or a footballer?
Look at his stats last season for Forest. He was the third highest assist rate. We were buying someone who we thought would fit in well, and he hasn't hit the ground running, unfortunately. But to go back to Sunday, if you want my actual real analysis, the simple fact is Sunderland out-battled us, had more heart, wanted it more, and they pressured us so much that we left Voltemeda up front on his own by 20 yards, and nobody got around him. And it was just very, very, very poor. Very poor from us. We had one opportunity.
Sorry, mate, just quickly before you go, I was going to say, I got the sense that that's not only the Sunderland crowd, but the players who were there from last season probably had the cup round on their mind as well.
Well, yeah, potential, maybe. No, he shouldn't. I know it's a quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup, and I love the Carabao Cup. It's our first trophy in 70 years.
Oh no, I mean when you played them in the derby in the cup rounds, the FA Cup last season, I think they would have had that on the mind as well.
100%. Yeah. And they would have definitely used the picture we took on the pitch as motivation, and that would have backfired on us 100%. But if you actually break down the whole game and look at the game from an analysis point of view, they had one shot on target. We had two shots on target. Had we not scored the goal for them, we could have played for another 4 hours and no one was scoring a goal in that game because the quality on show from both sides was terrible.
Yeah. So
it was just a horrible game of football.
Yeah, I get the sense that if you take out the Voltemeda doing his best Jamie Pollock impersonation with that own goal,
great.
It was kind of on the same level as like when we played at Old Trafford last season. We had that really boring, dour, goalless draw.
Yeah.
You just had the sense that they didn't really want to be there. They just wanted to get the 90 minutes out of the way. Don't lose a drop of blood and just move on to next week.
I just think the quality. I mean, they wanted it more without a shadow of a doubt. We had one great opportunity which would have changed the whole game had we took it, and it wasn't even a shot. It was an opportunity. I don't know if you remember it down the right hand side.
Voltemeda right to Gordon.
Yeah. If he just played that ball in like he should know he was there, he would have either ran through, missed, won a penalty, or scored. They were the 3 outcomes, and that would have changed the game. Yeah, it was shocking, Sam. Absolutely shocking. And from that point, when we missed that, I just thought to myself, this is going to end badly, and it did. And they just wanted it more. They really did. But it's a frustrating game. Don't get me wrong, and I am still hurting. I won't show it as what other people will. I will never be one of those idiots that go online and then start calling for the manager's head just because we've got beat off our arch rivals. And if you look at the history in the last 10 games, Sunderland have actually won 8 and drawn 2 against Newcastle. So I kind of got used to getting beat. But it's all about March. I don't like some of the things Eddie Howe said in his press conference. but I also like a lot of the stuff that he's done. He hasn't blamed anyone other than himself in a way. He will not. Bruno's different. Bruno's a player. I'm talking about a manager. Now, I want to see my manager tear the shit out of those players behind closed doors. And I want him to defend them when he's in front of the camera, in front of the press. And I think Eddie Howe does that very well. So, and Bruno's right. We were shocking. He was the only player on that pitch that did try something.
I think that was good. Is that how you say his name? I think he was solid.
Who, sorry?
The center back, the new center back, I think he was solid.
Chow.
Yeah.
Chow was brilliant.
Yeah.
And had Voltemeda not headed that ball in, Chow was right behind him to clear it. There was no Sunderland player in the box. It was a great cross, and there was no one in there.
It was by the way, I've got to say, what an header from Voltemeda.
It was a great header.
What an header.
We've even got some people saying he meant it because he didn't get any service up at the right end. He forgot where he was and he put the ball in.
I've got to say,
I'm like, what?
But Baz, the way, I'm not saying he did. I don't think he did mean. But
he was off balance.
That was a striker's finish. There was no defensive heading going into that. That was instinctive bang.
He was trying to get it over the bar.
Said Martin, Jamie Pollock would be proud of that one.
Yeah.
If he was in the crowd, he would stand up and applaud for 10 minutes straight.
Boom, shit, wrong net.
Yeah.
I think he's gone all instinctive there and thought, get in, son.
There's two things that changed that should have changed that game. One is the Voltemeda pass to Gordon. The other one is they should have been down to 10 men. And it's not for the Dan Burn challenge. It's the two yellow cards. It's the two yellow cards for Brobele. First one for simulation, which was a stupid thing to do. The second one was that you went over the top on Miley and it never got given as a free kick. And that was a second yellow card because you went right on his ankle. And VAR, and the commentator said he's a lucky boy because it's not a red card, like a straight red, which means VAR can't get involved. And that would have been them down to 10 men and it would have been a different game.
Yeah.
But it might have been, we might have got a point because we weren't going to win that game.
I've never said Livramento shit.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are saying that right now, but Baz, let me tell you the next few games you guys have. Okay, I'm just gonna look at the league here. I'm not gonna look at the Carabao Cup.
Look, he's done research and everything.
Chelsea at home on Saturday.
Chelsea at home, United away, Burnley away, Palace at home. How many points do you get? How many points do you want out of those next 4 fixtures in the league?
We're taking them all
of them.
Chelsea, we always seem to do very well with at home. If you look at our previous results against them, we always seem to beat them. We finally beat Man United at Old Trafford last season since 2005, I think it was. They have come back a little bit. I mean, they're a very good attacking side, but they can't defend for shit. So I actually think on Boxing Day, we can actually go there and get a result again. Burnley, you have to beat. No offense to them, but we have to beat them. Palace at home, they always come up looking for a draw at St James's Park, and we always beat them. So I want full maximum points. 12. And then we've got Burnley again.
I expect you guys to respond after last weekend. So
100%. The only thing I'm worried about is we're playing to.
I disagree.
Yeah, I don't think they're beating Chelsea. I don't think they're beating.
The worry is we're playing tomorrow night and then playing Saturday at 12:30 when Chelsea have just finished and they've got an extra day's rest. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Which I think is a stupid time to kick off after we played on a Wednesday night, kicking off on a Saturday at 12:30. Surely that shouldn't be allowed. Doesn't happen on Champions League nights, does it? When you play on a Wednesday, you play on a Sunday.
Baz, join the club, mate. We've dealt with this sort of rubbish all the time for years now since our takeover.
Welcome to the big club era.
Yep.
So we're a big club now. You said it, not me.
Yeah, you might be a big club, but you need to get a bigger manager. Anyway, moving on. I know I'm going to say what I said, and I'm not even a hater of him. I think he's taking you as far as he can take you. I am seeing the same thing as I saw last season. I'm seeing the same thing I saw this season before. And you know what I mean by that, Baz. This Eddie Howe pattern is a formula every season. Goes through dips of form. Your fans have a bit of a meltdown. They all want him out. Then he comes back and he wins 2 or 3 games. Then
I think this is the first time where people are like we want him out because you can't lose to your arch rivals the way we did.
No,
And
I
I'm
agree
still
with
there.
the noise.
You know what I mean? I don't agree with the noise.
This with Eddie Howe's not new.
We always have a blip, but we haven't finished lower than 7th. And that was when we had really bad injuries and we had a Champions League campaign as well.
But you can't. No, but that's my issue. You want to go where you want to go. You can't go because we've got a Champions League campaign.
Yeah, but
because you're aiming to be in the Champions League every single season.
Our priorities haven't been right this year for me. They should have prioritized the Premier League over the Champions League. But don't forget, we've had a turbulent summer. We've had an absolute turbulent summer.
But again, that's on PIF.
It is. It's not on Eddie Howe, though, is it?
No, but
this
is
and the last.
I have issues with your ownership. I do. Your owners are not fully in that football club, and if I was a fan of Newcastle, I'd be fuming.
I disagree, and I tell you why. It's because the people they employed to do the job that they wanted them to do, they haven't delivered, and now we've finally got rid of them. So we've got the new CEO
putting them in charge.
The PIF, but PIF thought they were the right people. That's not their fault for them failing.
No, they're meant to be these big billionaire guys. If you were that successful in business, you were the richest club in the world.
But they're not football.
You don't make them errors.
No, you do. They're not football people. They don't know football as well as what we do. They employed people who came with a high recommendation and have just winged it at Newcastle and failed.
That's why I'm saying I don't think they're interested.
That's not. No. They are, because they've got rid of them, and now they've found hopefully the right people. Now, what's happened to us?
You are one of the smallest portfolios in their whole system,
but we're one of the key portfolios for them to be able to get other sports involved in Saudi Arabia.
That's my point.
We were the key to unlock the door for them, and they want us to be.
Yeah, I don't think you're being used for sports washing. That's wrong. I don't think you are. No. You're being used to get sport into Saudi.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say, Martin, is right. If you look at our last 8 windows, we failed to sign a single player in 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that if you want to stay at the top. And you guys know that because Pep will churn out players, find the next one. Alex Ferguson was the perfect example of how to stay at the top. He would have strikers for 2 years, move them on, buy the next big thing. Move them after 2 years, buy the next big thing again. And that's why they kept on scoring goals after goals after goals and winning games after games after games. You know, the Andy Coles to the Dwight Yorks to the Ruud van Nistelrooys, Teddy Sheringham. He kept on evolving his team with fresh players who wanted to win the Premier League. And that's why they stayed at the top for so long. We didn't buy anyone for 5 windows. And then we finally sort of get PSR on our side a little bit. Eddie Howe says, I want players signed at the start of the window so I can have a full pre-season with them. And what happens? We sign 1 in pre-season. We go through the whole Isak saga. We sign our players at the end of the transfer window, right on the last day. We lose one of them to a knee injury before he's even kicked the ball for us. And it's just the whole preparation for the season has been completely shattered. So for me, for Eddie Howe to have us 6 points off 5th in a quarterfinal of a cup, 10 points in the Champions League, I think he's actually done quite a good job when you think about all the mayhem that's gone on, especially behind the scenes.
But you're also 6 points off 17th. So you can go back the other way.
You can look at it that way, but I prefer to look at it.
You're looking at it in the positive. I like it.
Always.
Like it. No, listen,
Always
I'm not
positive.
saying Eddie. Eddie Howe may be good. I'm just going to say, I've always had this thing, Baz.
No, you have, yeah.
It's not Eddie Howe. It's not your club. And it's like your new chief exec came in and went, another 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just keep adding 5 years on because of that. To me,
but Amanda came out and said 5 years until they decided to put these ATP rules in place, which completely shattered those 5 years that she put out there. Had we been able to get the sponsorships in that they obviously had lined up, we're talking a different ballgame. We could have gone and spent the kind of money that you guys spent when you first took over.
But you can now. Apparently, you're going to spend it, John.
You guys are linked to that Monaco guy?
Yeah, but because we've got the Isak money, that's the thing. We've had to sell a big star to be able to free up money. If you take away ATP, we could get a Puma deal like you did with a Saudi company, just like that. And then we could have the financial freedom that you guys have got, and we could spend what we want. And then it's a completely different ball game. But the Premier League stopped us. All the clubs voted it in, and it's completely screwed us. But it's also screwed a lot of the other clubs as well. Look at Villa. I mean, Villa are in a title challenge for me, but they'll fall short because they haven't got the squad depth. Of course I am.
Okay.
I am. I'm absolutely am. I think he needs to get this season out of the way with, another season, and if he hasn't improved us by then that's the end. That'll be the end of him. It will. But then I always ask all the people is right, if you sack Eddie Howe now, you give me a name that takes over and improves with the players we've got. He won't come though. He'll come in the summer.
Why would a Glasner not come in though?
Because we won't be able to afford his release clause. Because that'll take money out of the PSR again.
But this is right. So again, we're back to the. I get what you're saying, but you have got headroom on PSR. You do.
But we want to use that on players, not on a manager, don't we? So Glasner for me,
but there's no point in buying these players when the guy in charge can't get the best out of them.
But he can. I don't know what's going on right now at the moment, but he will get the best out of the players eventually. Of course he will.
You bought Jacob Ramsey and you bought Elanga. What the? Yep. Come on. No. You spent nearly 100 million on those two. No one sees them, and the other one's MIA.
I don't know. I've got no answer for them too.
I would not.
But he's also. You wouldn't trust Eddie Howe. Okay, then. So let's go back to when we first took over. He signed Dan Burn. He signed Nick Pope. He signed Bruno. He signed Botman. He signed Harvey Barnes. He signed Gordon. If they let him down, are they?
Wait. Let's talk about Gordon. Let's talk about. Let's actually talk about Gordon.
I think Gordon has, yeah.
Let's talk about Gordon, right?
Only this season.
After his first season, Baz. Let's be honest here.
His first season was excellent, wasn't it?
He has not reached that level again.
Oh, don't forget about Isak as well, who we made like nearly double our profit on.
Yep.
You know, that's Eddie Howe doing.
No, but see, I'm
look at him now. Look at Isak now without Eddie Howe.
I know, but I'm trying to give you this compliment, and I don't think you're getting.
Okay.
Your clubs, the PIF and Newcastle should not be a stepping stone for anybody. You're trying to get into the big. You're being used as a stepping stone by bigger.
Yes.
I don't mean so. Wait, your better players are talking about jumping ship.
Yeah, and they're probably jumping ship because they might not know the financial side as well, because we haven't in the last 6 out of 8 windows been signing players to push us on to what potentially they maybe were promised when they first signed. You know, Gordon's 3 years into a Newcastle career now, and he's thinking, have we got better? Are we going to get better? Do I need to move to win trophies? The answer is probably yes, because we're not in a position to be challenging on 4 fronts. We're doing our best, but we're not going to win the Premier League in the next 5 years. It's not realistic.
Because if you guys get Conference League or Europa League this season,
Europa League, I will be fine. If we're in the conference, I'll be absolutely devastated, because I think that trophy is just dead. It's not a trophy that we would. You lose money being in it, don't you?
I don't think that's enough to keep some of these players around.
No, I agree. I think it's got to be Europa or Champions League, and I think again it's got to be Champions League. Really, if you want to progress and buy the better players, you've got to be in that competition. So we've got a big fight this season to finish 5th. And I think we can still do it. Do you see Palace staying up there? Do you see Everton staying up there? Do you see Sunderland staying up there? I know they're doing all right, but they're not setting their sights at 5th. They're just wanting to finish as high as they can.
I think this is one of the most volatile league tables. I think anybody's capable of winning a couple of games, getting into the top 6 to 8, and then or losing a couple and then ending up on the verge of the relegation battles. It's similar to kind of like what the Championship was over the last few years. Very, very volatile. If you just get a little bit of a bad stretch, all of a sudden everybody's going to start questioning you. Yeah, and given the fact that a lot of fan bases are now so cutthroat these days, you've got no margin for error.
Yeah,
no margin whatsoever.
Look at Villa. 10 games out of 11 they've won. That's an unbelievable run of results.
Yeah.
But Villa have made more progress than you.
Yeah, and I'm actually quite shocked about it. But I'm also pleased for them because they've. Well, am I pleased? I don't know because
they've
the rules in.
I'm sorry, I'm going to call you on this. This is my issue. You're still where we were at the beginning. I'm pleased for them. I want them to do well. You've got to get. I'm not going to like this. You need to become a bit of an asshole with your rivals because they're not here to look after you. They're not here to praise you. They will stomp on your head and bury you to get above you.
But it's quite nice for them.
Will sell your babies and then go home and sleep like one.
But Bass, the team I'm looking at for you guys that you guys should be keeping look at for that 5th spot. Well, at least for me, is Liverpool. I think you guys have to stay in touch and distance of Liverpool if you really want to get that 5th spot in Champions League. For me,
yeah. I mean, Chelsea are indifferent as well. I mean, I think they're another team who could be shot down potentially because they're hit and miss.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be Spurs. I really did. I thought this year Spurs were going to be really good, and they've been very disappointing.
Well, United, Palace, Chelsea are all ahead of you.
Yeah, Man United again indifferent.
I think Villa will stay there. I think Villa will lose run out of steam for the title.
Yeah.
I think they'll make the top 4. But I know we're saying top 5. We're not 100% sure it is.
It's definitely going to be. It's definitely.
We don't know.
It's definitely we've got too many teams in Europe not to get enough points. And bearing in mind, every single English team in the Champions League is going to go through to at least the knockout stages.
That's going to help the coefficient.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's going to be top 5.
Yeah, it will be top 5. I'll put my house on it. It'll be top 5. It's like 1 to 100. It's going to be top 5.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. It just I know, but
I know what you mean. Don't.
You did this last year, and you literally scraped in based on what Villa messed up at Old Trafford.
We were. No, actually, I don't agree with that. We were better over the full season. Yeah, but we were better over the full season. It's a 38 game. It's a 38 game season, and just because it went down to the last game of the season, they lost. We lost. It's their fault. It was in their hands. It was in our hands. But we still ended up with a better goal difference. So I don't agree with this. Just because Villa lost. It's not just because Villa lost. It's because over 38 games we scored more goals than them.
Listen, I'm just for me.
We'll go back to that one. Go back to that one. Emery is better than Howe.
I would agree with that.
Emery bottled the job though. He was offered it before Eddie Howe and he bottled it. So no, he's not a better manager because Eddie Howe had the balls to take on a team that was almost certain for relegation and turned it around. It did something I don't think not many managers would be able to do.
Can I be blunt and honest?
You always are, man.
That good or a bad thing?
Yeah, depends.
People said to me last year, "Oh, is this Pep Guardiola FC?" And the answer is no. I got a lot of this because Pep, for me, over the last 10 years, has done enough to survive one bad season. More than
one, can't he?
Yeah. But if Pep went 2, 3 years and I saw a pattern of what was going on, I'd be like, come on now. We may need to look at this. Not with you, but I think with some of the fan base, because I've noticed in the last few days your fan base is so split now.
It's toxic.
Some are calling it Eddie FC. And I do think, I do get that a little bit because since he's won that trophy, I think he seems to have got more power than what he should have. And with due respect, I get it's the first trophy in 70-odd years. It's amazing for you. It's brilliant. But no manager should have that power after winning the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
With due respect.
I get that. But the power thing you're saying is it's because there was nobody else above him. But now there is. So I don't think
Bass. Wait, you can't say that when every time, every DOF he doesn't agree with is let go. There is a certain level of power there that's saying, hey.
But as a manager, shouldn't you have a say who comes into the football club as a player? Because you've got to manage them.
But you shouldn't have a say on who the chief exec is and get them sacked.
I think it depends on. They've got to be able to work together, though, haven't they?
Pep Guardiola didn't choose Hugo Biano. He had a conversation about it, but he didn't choose him. It was down to Sheikh Mansour. Oh no, Khaldun Al-Mubarak, sorry.
But I don't think Eddie Howe's had much of a say on the new guy who's coming, the new CEO.
Oh, it's his mate. Come on, man. It's his mate. It's his mate. Didn't they work at Bournemouth together?
No. The guy would just come in. He's come from like Real Madrid and all them lot.
No, I'm talking about the DOF.
The DOF, but yeah, they're sort of on side together, which is nice. But the guy above them,
it's nice. It's not a family. Hello, nice.
It is a family. That's the difference. We are a family. Come on, Pat, you're level-headed. Have a word.
I don't know where to begin. No, look, it's quite interesting because the way you talk about where your club is in terms of, yes, it is difficult to work within the parameters of FFP, PSR, ATP, whatever the hell it is. And I can't help but wonder that, you know, if you try to look at it from a parallel universe, and Martin, I don't know if you feel the same about this, Ed, you might as well. If these financial regulations were put in place around the time of our takeover, this is exactly what we would have had to deal with.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the perspective talking about, you know, Martin, you said for years about how the drawbridges come up before Newcastle had a chance to do what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Well, we're kind of looking into a window of what could have possibly happened to us if the football governing bodies had been able to get their way before we were allowed to do what we were able to do. And that's the problem. Newcastle, you wanted to follow our model, and that's no problem. I've no problem with an upstart coming through doing the right thing. But you're not able to give the players that you want those little extra wages, those little extra incentives to come. We were able to do that.
Yeah.
And that's a huge, huge handicap for you guys to be able to do what you were able to do. I think for now, I think the best option for you guys is simply, I mean, you've now got a director of football in there now, haven't you? Yeah.
All
I think
in place.
you need a director of football, and you need to recruit a sort of scouting system that is on a level with like your Benficas, your Borussia Dortmunds, because that's probably the best way you're going to find your success. It's either going to be young talent, or you're going to have to be very financially savvy with your players to the point of where it's like you can buy them for pennies on the dollar, or be able to be very savvy with your business. And then if they do want to go somewhere, at least you know you're financially going to benefit from it.
Yeah. The other thing with that as well, though, it's you can't have a mistake when you're spending big money.
Exactly.
Which we have now. We didn't have mistakes. We've actually been very, very good in the transfer window. Everyone's worked out, and now it's not working out. The Jacob Ramsey hasn't worked out. The Elanga hasn't worked out.
Yeah.
And now, because that hasn't worked out, and we're talking 2 in how many transfers? 20 haven't worked out. Everyone's now pointing the finger going, we just know what he's doing. Well, what about the other players he's bought who did do well and have done well and been sold for better money? Do you know what I mean? It's like, come on, guys. You've got to be sensible and balanced, just like Pat is. Very balanced and sensible.
Right, okay. Let me... I'm not trying to be... No, you think...
Feelings mutual, Baz.
But he is, though. He is. At the end of the day, right, he's just giving you a great parallel universe. Had the Premier League put those restrictions in place for you guys, where do you think you would be right now if you had to deal with what we had to deal with?
FFP
well, maybe not right now, but in the same
FFP
went to your takeover. Yeah.
Was FFP in place when
it's not FFP though? I've already explained.
No, you're going to say ATP.
It is ATP because ATP.
You don't have to get sponsors from Saudi.
You do if you want the massive money.
But that comes with success, though.
Hang on, Puma's not from Abu Dhabi.
But look at where you are now. Would you have got $1 billion contract in the first 2 years of your takeover? Of course you wouldn't have.
No, okay, but Baz,
we're 20 years into this.
But Baz, let me divert the conversation.
We're 4 years into this. This is the difference.
So if you guys knew all this ATP stuff, why hasn't there been a bigger investment into the academy? Because you guys have had. You guys had some academy talent. You guys have had that, but
you've not built a training ground. You're not doing any of it.
But unfortunately, the talent that you guys did have, you let it go.
And we didn't let it go. We were forced to sell them.
You were forced to let it go. For me, I would have kept Anderson over Miley. For me.
Oh, but we wouldn't have got the money for. We wouldn't have got the money for Miley that we got for Anderson. No one was buying them.
But that's when you need to take a couple points hits. That's when you need to. Let's take the. No,
because if we took the points hit, we wouldn't have qualified for the Champions League. It's such a fine line, isn't it? See, this is the thing. And the thing is, with sponsorships,
Human or German, thank you.
Because we're in and out of the Champions League at the moment, we've got a great Adidas sponsorship. The Adidas sponsorship is actually very good when we're in the Champions League. But as soon as we drop out of it, the money drops down. So we're not going to get the kind of sponsorship you've got because you're guaranteed to be winning trophies. You're guaranteed to be in the Champions League.
There's the question.
You're a bigger fan base.
Hierarchy came to CFG to copy and paste. What happened?
Well, they've all been sacked, haven't they? And then ATP came into play.
So this is my point. This is why I do blame some
we couldn't copy your model because we weren't able to get the sponsorship deals in. And you are right, I do blame PIF and I do blame the people they employed for not sorting the training ground out, for not sorting a training ground sponsorship, for not sorting a training kit sponsorship, for not changing the name of St James's Park when all the fans said, as long as the money's going back into the club, we're happy for you to change the ground as long as it's at St James's Park on the end for a big sponsorship deal. They haven't done any of that, which is crazy, especially with the ATP rules in place. And with PSR, you need all these things in place, and we haven't done it. The training ground in the new stadium, don't know what's going on there. It's all been put to PIF and nothing seems to have happened. 6 weeks.
And then the other
broken rib and a punctured lung.
Are you still howing them, Baz?
Yes, I am.
Okay. That's fine.
I don't see a point in changing the manager right now. Because the simple fact is you've got nobody. You need a plan B. If you're going to sack a manager, you need a plan B. Because if we sack him now, we'll end up with Graham Jones in charge until we find a new manager. The last time Graham Jones was in charge, we never won a football match.
Okay, let's get to the real elephant in the room.
Jeez, Tino.
As you know, I got some information 12 days ago. Baz already knew this because I spoke with Baz previously. And I said, I got some info and I read it out loud now. That Tino's contract had gone to hold because of the interest of Manchester City. City were holding off on the right back in January because they believe that there has now been some some favourable movement from Livramento's side that the City move that he may want it. I told Baz told me a load of garbage at the time.
That's still a garbage.
And then, lo presto, 3 days later, Craig hopes.
No hope. Thank you very much. Hope decides to drop it just before the Derby game, the prick.
Drops the news that we brought you here exclusively on the Mancunian Way.
Maybe he stole it from you and he hasn't got a clue what he's talking about.
He watched the Mancunian Way. That Livramento's contract was on hold while he was looking at Manchester City's interest from afar.
Not looking at Man City, he just wants to concentrate on his football until the summer. Now, the good thing about Tino Livramento is
with the interest of Manchester City heavily in his ear.
His dad's his agent. So
he'll take care of his dad, don't worry.
His dad will take care of him. And he'll decide what the best cause of action is for him. Now, if he does decide to leave, fair play to him. I wouldn't begrudge him the move. It would hurt it would actually hurt more than the Isaac deal because Tino is very influential on how our team performs because of the way that Eddie Howe uses the pep tactic of using your right back as an inverted midfielder when you're in possession, overload things. At one point in the derby, Tino Livramento was up front with Voltemader. That just shows you his versatility, and he can also play left back as well. So if you want him, you are looking at a big fee. Very big fee. I wouldn't blame him for going. Do I want him to go? No. But can I ask, how many goals has Tino Livramento scored since he joined Newcastle?
How many has he scored?
Yeah. You're supposed to know all about your new player that you want. You need to know about all these
Why are you making it sound like as if he's there to replace Haaland?
Yeah, we're not bringing him in to play centre forward.
You like your right back to be bombing forward, don't you, and creating and scoring goals, don't you?
No. Like our players to be versatile, and that's why Livramento ticks the boxes.
He's a better
We've always said,
defender than he is
we've
going
always said
forward.
since Pep come in, every signing he wants is either a signing who is already versatile from the get go, or he feels he can mold into a versatile player.
He already is.
See,
a
Baz,
versatile
this is where the developmental
Yep.
piece comes in, right? This is when
Yep.
Pep gets a hold of you, right? You're one player when you come in, but
He's
when
been
Pep
waiting
Guardiola
today.
gets a hold of you, you go up a level. Nunez, who's never played a position before, looks like the best right back in the league.
So why do you
O'Reilly,
want to
who's
sign
never
a
played
right
left
back
back
then?
before, looks like one of the best left back in the
So
league.
why do you need Tino? There's my question to you then.
Because unlike Newcastle, we want a squad. Because Pep does like to rotate. Pep likes to rotate. He doesn't keep the same 11 like some managers. So we need
same
depth.
11. Have you seen how many changes we make every week? Jesus.
I don't know. Bruno looks like he's about to collapse every time I watch.
Well, if you who wouldn't want to play for Pep, watch whether he signs an extension. Great goal by Vortmar on Sunday. No worries, we're quite used to dads being agents. Yeah. Just ask Ireland. Tino should think on how his trophy cabinet will be filled. So he's already been warming up to their Pep style. Who else can we pinch off Newcastle? Jesus.
So Tino Livramento, 1 assist, no goals.
We don't encourage this. We don't encourage. You don't act like a dick on the way in.
Why would you want to do that?
You don't do that.
Come on. No.
One thing City will do, City will treat with respect. They don't do that. We've seen the stats of Nunez. He's outperforming the best right back in the league at Arsenal. Let's home goals and Mortemada. Now we're different. Keys for different locks. Libra and Nunez can be used differently. You're a player. If you're a player and Pep calls you, listen. Unless you call Bruno. Tino is a young, homegrown, versatile lad who can play left back and right back. High ceiling.
Never getting Bruno.
Yeah. And like you said,
to be honest, though, Baz, Livramento is just
that's a good one. That one, I like that.
Dad,
to be honest, though,
show me your medals. Don't have any, son.
Yeah. Now, to be honest, Baz, like we talk about Livramento, but let's be honest, I think we're going to be having our eye on a lot of English homegrown players over the next 6 to 12 months. I mean, when you think about it, if you think about the players who are on the verge on the way out, we are looking at a mass exodus of English homegrown players. So we are going to be looking at a lot of English players, not just Livramento, but there'll be plenty of others as well. So there are going to be a few. There's going to be a few players that are going to be in the crosshairs.
Well, we have a lot of English players. People forget that as well. We're one of probably the most.
No wonder Alan loves Newcastle. You bloody Brexit FC.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, we've got Pope, Dan Burn, Tino, Hall, Miley, Murphy, Barnes, Gordon. We've got quite a lot of English content where a lot of other teams don't have. So when it comes to the English homegrown stuff, we're absolutely fine.
Yeah, well, we're not, because Oscar Bob's due to leave, probably. Rico Lewis.
Rico, Stones, Ake, Grealish will go.
I've got an update on Trafford this evening.
Oh, go on. What's happened with Trafford?
I know Pep said he's going to stay in January. If they get the money back in January, apparently they will be open to sell if they get the full amount of money back. So we'll see on that. Funnily enough, we want a fullback.
I like Trafford.
Who else we going? Trafford, Grealish. Ake and Stones will both go. So we worked it out last night. Owen Phillips will go. Our homegrown quota will literally be Phil Foden and Nico Riley. And Bettinelli. So
by the way, he's come on a lot, Nico Riley.
Yeah. Which is why, if you look at all the players we've been linked with, Semenyo, homegrown, Mike Gay, homegrown, Livramento, homegrown, Elliot Anderson, homegrown. We said that there was always going to be a window where we had to go homegrown focused.
Yeah.
And we don't just want a homegrown squad player, we want a ready-made to go into the 11 homegrown. Which is why, they are looking at the likes of Semenyo, who has agreed personal terms with City and Liverpool. But he does, at this current moment, he does favour the City move. But City haven't
with Semenyo, without being disrespectful to Semenyo, because he had a great start to the season.
You're going to ask what we've always been asking. Yeah.
He has kind of dropped off a little. I know he did score last night. Was it
First
last night?
in 11 games.
Yeah, exactly. Is that a big risk for the amount of money that is it 70 million?
60 plus 5 for a release clause.
60 plus 5, yeah. So, I mean, it's not eye-watering money, is it, I suppose?
No, the problem is with Semenyo, they want someone who can add. And none of our wingers are goal scorers.
True.
Part of that, I think, is down to the style of play. There's a lot of wingers, if you notice, like Sterling, for example. Sterling got a lot of his goals coming in at the back post.
Yeah.
Trouble is, Erling Haaland's taking up that spot at the back post now. So you can't have a winger coming in where you main strike. Because the trouble is, Aguero was a very different striker to Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
Haaland likes to shoot at the edge of the box or at the edge of the penalty. Our wingers, Haaland isn't. Haaland likes to get in and around the box.
Yeah.
So
Poacher.
Wingers should be, but they're not there because the job of the wingers is to feed the big man.
Yeah, but we had this with Les Ferdinand going back years ago. We were feeding Les Ferdinand, but whenever the ball was on the left wing, the right winger's job was always to cut inside and to support and to get into the box so there was more players in there. So you still should be doing that, even if Haaland is getting into those areas. It's more threat, more goal threat in the box, then, isn't it?
Yeah, no, you're right. But it's a difficult one because I do think because I'm going to read you a message and I'm not going to say where it's from. Right, I've bloody deleted it. I had the squad up. Right, there was a squad.
But Martin, this is what I say about that transfer, and I've been saying this for a time. Having a player like him, first of all, gives us a backup, not a backup, but another option to Doku if we need to rest him. They're kind of similar players in certain senses. And also, you can clearly see how teams set up against us when Doku is not on the pitch. We do tend to struggle creatively at times because people just collapse the middle against us when Doku isn't on the pitch because they don't have to worry about that behind the ball threat or people running at defenders with a certain level of quality. So I think they just want to add a certain level there that keeps teams honest to where it opens up the pitch a little bit more.
Sure. I think Semenyo offers just a different dynamic for us. Rather than just having expansive wingers, you're more like got a wide forward, someone who's a bit more of a goal scorer. Going back to Centurion seasons, back to formidable seasons where you had Sterling, you had Sane, opening up different avenues for goal scoring and goal contributions. So, and it's not taking anything away from Doku and Savinho. They're good players each to their own, but I think Semenyo would offer a different dynamic and may actually encourage Doku and Savinho to probably play a bit more direct when they play for us.
Right, everyone.
And he can invert inside the middle too. I know Martin talks about that. He can invert inside the middle. I think against United,
you can play across the entire front three.
Yeah. You saw him in the middle against.
Can I just clarify this because loads are now put it in? Don't want Semenyo. I want to wait for Elisa. Elisa is not coming for City. He's over 130 million plus. They're not going to spend that, guys.
And we just don't do business with the big European clubs. We just don't do it.
Move on. I keep saying this. City will not do 100. They're never going to do what Liverpool did and go and break windows like that.
Look how that's worked out for them.
Unless he's got a release clause, and he hasn't got a release clause. I think they'd do it for someone maybe like a Musiala one day, but I don't think with Elisa there's no release clause anymore.
Doesn't Musiala have one from his most recent contract?
Yes,
but it's like 170 million or something euros.
It's 156 million pounds, 170 million euros.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's not where City will. It's not that City can't, and I get it. I know what's annoying because a lot of fans are going to say, "But you're announcing record revenues again, nearly 700 million again, and why are we not spending?" I get it. It's not the price; it's the principle of it. I think I'm trying to put it in the best way. I don't think the club feel right going to those prices.
It's now the new norm, though, isn't it?
Not for us.
I get the sense that the club, once they had Jack Grealish, once they got Jack Grealish, they said, let's never do this again.
It's like Wirtz. Alan's fine. He's just having a breather because the guy's just, he's fine. He will be back. Don't worry. The simple thing of it is, I think it's the principle thing with City, because City have been pounded with this. You spend money, you do this, you do that. They've always been this club of, we've never broken records. They even negotiated $5 million off Gavardio's record, so they didn't break the defensive record.
Yeah.
You got to realize we are still going through a 130 charges scenario, guys.
When is that going to be sorted? It's
dragging on.
It's dragging
as far as we know,
on.
Christmas Eve. So just when you're about to sit down with the family for dinner and that, it'll be announced.
No,
sorry, family, we missed Christmas dinner because we didn't.
If Semenyo comes, Bob will go out. I think Bob will go on loan.
I'll take
Bob
Bob on loan.
If I'm going to be honest, I don't think Bob will. I don't think Bob will make it, because even going on loan, Danielle made a great point last night in the space. If you go on loan, you're basically not coming back.
No, you're just trying to get your value up.
Yeah, there is. I mean, can anyone name me a top player we've loaned out and brought back and become a City player?
Hayes.
Are you sure he's coming back to play?
Well, not to play. That's
what I'm saying. When you go in trying to buy Mark Gahey, doesn't make you look like Juma Bar and all them are coming through.
But from what we've been told, Martin, Victor Hayes is a bit of an interesting scenario, because they're talking about him for the defensive depth, but then Pep's also alluded that in the long term he may want to use him as a future number 6. So,
what do you think?
I think they've got long term aspirations with someone like Victor Hayes, and it's not just the whole we bought him because other teams are snooping around. You do get the sense that they have some long term aspirations for him. I mean, he's only 19. He's in a different country. Well, he came to a different country. Now he's living in a different continent, South America. Didn't exactly have a huge amount of game time in the Brazilian Serie A, but did impress when his time at Palmeiras. The kid is, I think the kid is a slow burn project player, basically. And I would not be surprised if he gets loaned out to Girona or somewhere else for another season, even after this one. I think Victor Hayes is one of those ones that they are going to take some time with.
Fair shot. What did you ask there, Martin? Sorry.
Semenyo, what do you have to say? I know you meant, would you have him at Newcastle?
Well, what we've got on the right wing at the moment, yeah. But we're talking about City now, aren't we? This is the difference. So for Newcastle,
Liverpool want him, United want him, we want him.
Liverpool want him because
are after him.
Salah's finished, isn't he? Let's face it. They need a player who will fit more of the Isak mold to, feeding them. Semenyo will probably do that. I like Semenyo. I think he exploded at the start of the season, and then we saw that drop off for 10 games. What was he doing while he wasn't scoring? Was he still creating? Was he still a menace? Or did he just completely drop off? That's what you've got to watch out for. Was he? Because if you drop off for 10 games and you're not scoring, which is your game, and you're not assisting or you're not pre-assisting, as we like to call it, then you're thinking, is he really worth the 70, 65, whatever million it is? I like him. I think for you guys, it's a bit of a risk. For us, it wouldn't be, because he's better than what we've got.
Listen, I want Yamal or Cava, but we ain't going to get them.
Cava's quality. I keep saying it.
I want Valverde. I'm not getting Valverde.
Yeah.
There's no. I can sit and give you a list of names all day long, but I also don't go outside and get money off a tree. You know what I mean? We can do all the if buts maybe. One thing is, I've never seen so much if buts and maybes going on in the world. People debate on ifs and buts. No one debates on facts. They now debate on
what if
you'd have lost here, or you'd have won there, or you'd have added 5 million more here.
Yeah,
I can't live in a multiverse.
Living in parallel universes, Martin. Yeah, it's just It's like if I'd bought a ticket in the lottery this weekend, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd be on my yacht right now. I'd be streaming on my yacht right now. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know what. It's crazy. This no one talks in the here and now. or factual. They talk on if this. If me auntie a ball should be my uncle, I'll do it, but some babies, guys.
Or they go on trends just to get clicks.
Yeah.
Mm.
See, I could start shouting Eddie Howe out, and then people will start watching because I'm.
Well, that's your thing, Jarvis.
I'm doing what they do.
Bayern Munich's a small club, and we're just going to take that.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was your thing. But if Real Madrid come to take Haaland, no, you can't have him. Why? We're going to Bayern Munich. They're not exactly a tin pot club. We're not going to a tin pot club here and asking Bayern and Real Madrid. You don't. Bayern, Madrid, PSG, ourselves, even Liverpool, not many sell their top players.
But Martin, for me, I think both positions are. I don't want to say critical, but I think both positions are important to me because we do need a center back Pep trust to come in to rotate Diaz and Vardio. We need that, especially now with Stones being injured. It doesn't look like he has the same level of trust in Ake this season as past. So that center back needs to be a high quality one too.
I like Menu, by the way.
Big up, by the way.
Pep's praised him. Pep's praised him a few times over the last few years.
Pep likes him.
He does like him.
I do like him. I think he's been treated poorly at Man United.
I think he ended up in Napoli abroad.
Napoli always come calling.
For some
the amount
reason,
of players that have gone there from Man United,
dodgy Man United midfielder winds up in Napoli. I don't know how they're doing it. Him and McTominay will have a great time.
See, again, I said when Man United sold McTominay, that was the worst decision they ever made. I know he's not the greatest footballer in the world, but he had heart and he scored goals for them. That was a stupid decision. And now look at him. He's scoring Ballon d'Or winning goals, isn't he? That bicycle kick was fantastic.
Yeah, by the way, Lee, you are spot on. Probably Joe Hart is the only one.
In what way? What context?
That we loaned out and came back.
Right, yeah.
Savinho, we didn't loan.
Gundogan felt like a loan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gundogan felt like a loan. Yeah.
It felt like a loan.
No, I agree. I wouldn't sell Ray Spectators. I think he's going to be a superstar. My question is, see, I'd also be a little bit worried about not worried. Take that away. I'm going to take that away. But if you are, imagine you're Kushinov right now.
Should have came to Newcastle.
Stones or Ake, one of are probably going to go in jam. You would think I'm next in line then, yeah? No, we're going to go and get Matt Gay instead.
Understood, Martin. But I think the gap between Diaz and Gvardiol, after that, you're talking what? Kuzanov and Victor Hayes? That's a huge drop off. You need some experience in the middle of that.
I'm going to be honest with you. My camera's now started doing what Pat says. It's now overheating.
Ooh.
Now, mine doesn't overheat. It just has a glitch in the matrix.
No, mine started overheating. I touch it and it's absolutely red hot.
I know you meant to say overheating, but it sounds like as if your camera's got an eating problem, eating disorder.
Bit like me. I'm red hot. What's positive views on Anderson and a potential setter? Right, yeah.
Careful, Martin. You might melt.
Oh, Baz, we're getting the two boys together.
You might melt before you turn into a melt.
Two boys back together.
Get in, but I was going to say he's going to melt the milk tray before he delivers.
Yeah, proper melt.
Sorry, Martin. You can't see.
As you were, carry on.
Carry on.
Carry on. So
what's Buzz's view on Anderson, the potential fit at City? If you're going to pay 100 million for him, congratulations, because we're not. I like Anderson. I always have. I thought he was coming into something and then starting to look good. And then we had to sell him. I was devastated. Another Geordie gone. But again, still needs to add goals to his game to be a £100 million player. And he hasn't quite done that yet. So he's not a Declan Rice yet.
Look at that. He's sexy boy. Sexy boy. Look at him. Look at him.
Is that Ed?
No, he hasn't got glasses on.
Put some shades on him, it's Ed.
and a piano and start swaying side by side.
I'll tell you what I will share with you all.
No, I'm very high on Anderson, Baz. Martin and Pat can tell you, man. I'm very high on this guy.
We'll see, Lee. We'll see.
It's a lot of money, though, isn't it? I mean, that would be a shrewd signing for anyone because it's going to be a free because he's not going to leave in January.
Palace want.
No, it's January. Palace are going to try and cash in rather than lose him on a
That
free.
would be the stupidest mistake they've ever made after they turned down, what was it, 60 million when Newcastle offered them? And they wanted to keep
That's
them.
right, yeah. What,
they are now in a position.
2 summers ago? Yeah.
They are now in a position in the league with Gear as captain, playing out of his skin this season. Just run down his contract because you will earn more money finishing higher in the league than what you would do selling him in January. He's worth more to he's worth more to that team now than he is selling them in January. Because you're only talking 20 million, aren't you, really?
But Baz, you're talking about Glasner leaving as well, too.
He's leaving in the summer. Yeah.
So I think you're gonna want to get some funds in for somebody else coming in potentially.
Yeah, but the funds will come from the league position where they finish and potentially finishing in Europe and getting more money that way as well. They're sitting in a very healthy position and getting rid of Gear in the January window.
Well, if they get Nathan Ake, I don't think that's
I think they'll drop like flies if Gear.
Oh man,
I really do. I think Gear's too important to them.
I don't think you're. Well, the trouble is, Baz, they're going to want money for him. They don't want to lose him on a free.
Yeah, but they said to us 2 years ago, Gear is more important in the team than 70 million because we will recoup that money by staying in this league and by finishing higher up the table by having him in the team and in the squad.
They probably thought they could have skinned him too, Baz, at that time. They probably still had hopes of extending him.
He was always going to leave. So for them to turn around now with only 6 months left when they're in such a good position in the league, that would be the most suicidal move they'll make. I promise you. I'm telling you now, if he leaves in January, watch them drop.
Well, Blue Out says Rodrigo. Would you take him? I wouldn't personally. I think with the wages and the fee, it would be silly. My honest opinion.
He's been playing more recently too now.
Yeah, but I just something about him I just can't get my head around with it. Gay will want Liverpool. No, City are actually now really in the mix. I want to share this with you, by the way, while I've got it. I got sent this last night. Essential squad for Jam. Now, again, you can see there we have 26 players. Outgoings, Ortega permanent. Looks like he's going to Germany. Ake, loaner permanent. We know Palace are interested. Rico Lewis, loaner permanent. That interest from Nottingham Forest is still there. Oscar Bob, interest from Newcastle, Palace, Fulham, Burnley, and somewhere else. Loaner permanent. Phillips, just driving wherever he wants to frigging go. So this will be a list because people have been asking, where would Semenyo play? Where would he play? Think of this now. So your goalkeepers will be Donnarumma, Trafford, Bettinelli. Your defenders, Diaz, Gabardio, Gay, Stones may go. Kushinov, Aitnor, O'Reilly, Nunes. Remember, Stones is going to leave at the end of the season.
No, he's not.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 defenders. Midfielders, Rodri, Nico G, Kovacic, Foden, Reinders, Cherky, Silva. Which is why
assuming Kovacic and Silva leave in the summer.
Yeah, Kovacic and Silva leave in the summer. You had an Elliot Anderson. The winger situation would become 3 only. Semenyo, Doku, and Savinio. So we actually do need a winger. And your strikers would be Haaland and Mamouche. I know everyone's trying to get Mamouche anywhere in this team just to get him on. But again, no one was classing Mamouche as a winger 5 months ago. And now we're trying to stick him on the wing just to fit him in the 11. Cherket, people are going to scream he's a right winger. I'd say he's a right winger with a free role to come inside. So you still technically only got Doku and Savinio if Bob goes, and then you got Semenyo to come in. Maybe Friday, mate. Maybe Friday after darks. And that gives us a total of 23. I don't know what you think of that squad, guys.
No, it looks about right. I think everything that we possibly think is on the way out is in those outgoings.
Yes, this is January, Lewis.
Yeah. But we are also factoring in. It's good to also look at the summer as well as January too. So, there's just, I think for a lot of those players there, those outgoings are writings on the wall there. So, again, it comes down to we need to get these players out before we want to get anybody in. So, the sooner we can do that, the sooner we can get our business done. Basically, I think Semenyo with the release clause is going to help because unlike, say, like a Nico Gonzalez, where we had to wait literally until the last day of January to get him, we could go out and get Semenyo in 2 weeks' time from now. So, that's just the way I see it. It's good business. And actually, I want to go back to what Baz said about Semenyo. You weren't too sure about him, and I get that. Like he's been a little bit of a slump, but if you go and look at his stats over the last few years, they have been gradually increasing all the way through from when he was at Championship. I think at Blackburn, the 4 years he's been at Bournemouth. I think at the end of the day, you're also going to be looking at. We always say this with an English player. There's always an English tax. There's a Premier League tax between two Premier League clubs. If you took away the release clause, do you think Bournemouth would only want 60 million for him?
No, they probably want more because the player is valued to what they believe he's valued at. That's the problem.
So that's why I think the release clause is an absolute steal.
We
love a 60 million release clause.
Can I just respond to Nathan? I would take Foden and Stones to Livramento. You can't afford Foden's little pinker. What are we doing here?
He's just winding you up, man.
I wouldn't
take Stones at 110 million% take Foden. I think he's a quality footballer.
It'd take more than 110 million of the English pounds.
I didn't say money. I said percent. Percent I would take him. The one thing I look at, Pat, is when a player's not scoring, which is what his meat and drink is for his performances. What else is he doing on the pitch? Is he going missing, or is he still involved all the time, even though he's not scoring goals? That's the bit you need to look at in those 10 games. Was he still effective? And that, because if he's not, then that's not good for your team.
You could also bring it down to maybe even what the manager was doing, because they were in a bit of a slump for that time as well. So it may not necessarily be reflective on the play. It could also be reflective on how the team was playing themselves. If Semenyo's not getting the service, then where's that coming from? But again, that's why these players decide to make the big leap to a big club under a much more high quality manager as well too, because they can bring up parts of the game that they would have thought, like over previous years. It's like, yes, I've had a good season, but I've got to do something.
Wait, Pat, you're talking about developing players when they come to your club?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. He's 26, by the way, so he should be coming into his prime.
Yeah. Thanks for stating the obvious, House Captain.
By the way, there was a lot of ifs and buts in that squad, mate.
Where?
When you were talking.
When it suits, mate. When it suits, yeah.
You got it. He hasn't.
And by the way, Semenyo's 26. 26. What is this? Is 20. Right, we need to come out of this 26.
Come on, man. That's a perfect age.
He's borderline to some.
Just coming into his prime. That's
We're not Chelsea FC. We're not buying 19-year-olds here. What are we doing?
And giving them 10-year contracts.
This is part of the problem. People are buying 26, 27's old. How old was Fernandinho when we bought him?
28.
28, thank you.
I think it was Blue Heart on Blues Down Under. Blue Heart said something interesting. He says, if Kovacic and Bernardo leave, keep in mind too, Stones and Ake as well, next season, our average squad age will be dropped to somewhere around about 23, maybe lower than 23.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't.
So that's...
At the end of the day, we're trying to buy players that can come in and contribute right away. Not someone who takes 2 and 3 years to develop. Well, it is what it is.
This is the thing that we haven't done potentially at Newcastle, what you guys have done. It's a sentimental thing. Not cashing in on players at the right time when you should and move them on and then bring the new crop through. So you're now at a situation where you've got Stones and Ake, who are quite old now. It's time to move them on and bring in the new players in, and we need to do that.
I like this from the Bomber. We are going to win the league.
I tell you what, I didn't think you were going to win the league, but now you're looking very, very good. It's quite scary. It's great that we beat you already.
Not winning in the Bernabeu isn't for everyone. We do understand that, Baz.
I know when that's in James's pockets for everyone this season.
Martin 26 doesn't have a lot of room for development. No, come on, no.
But this is a different point.
6 years, mate.
He doesn't need the development. He already is a very good player. Yeah, he only needs
a few for now.
You're buying him for now, not for the future. This is,
I don't know why. This is my other pet peeve at the minute. Everyone's trying to do right. If buying young project players was great, Chelsea would be winning the league by now.
Yeah, and they wouldn't have spent £1 billion.
You have Pep Guardiola for what? Let's say 3 more years, 4 more years, for example. So what we want is Pep to develop Kushinoff, develop Victor Hayes, make them world beaters, and then he goes for a new manager. Is that not fair on Pep?
You do not want to be left. You do not want to be left in a situation where Alex Ferguson left Man United.
Yeah, I want to win for Pep now. Martin, sorry, but 26 is a fossil.
Yeah, what? Yeah. What?
What am I then? What am I then? Ancient.
But no, but I think people don't understand. Players develop at different rates.
Definitely dusty.
Players develop at different rates too. You know?
If you think 26 is fossil, you seriously got issues.
He's still got another at least 6 years at the top of his game, because he can go to 32 still at the top of his game easily. Now, 6 years is a long time in football.
I don't get this.
Hey, I'm not a fossil, mate. I'm not a fossil, mate, by the way. I'm not a fossil.
Are you sure?
No, they do. But
if I'm a fossil, Baz. If I'm a fossil.
Hey, I'm buried. I'm buried, mate.
That's what Victor Hayes, Kushinoff, and all them are. Churka. They've already got them players. We now need some win now players. This is what we've been lacking for the last 2-3 years. Win now players. Ready-made players. Not baby them, give them a rattle, get them off the tit in 3 years, and then we'll get them rolling again.
No, what you need is a balance, because you still need that happening in the background, and you also still need the players for the now as well. You've got to get the balance right. Which
we're running a football team, eh?
Yeah, but what I mean is that you need to get the balance right, though. You still need to get those gems while still also investing in the first 11 who potentially might be 24, 25, 26. Or even 27. You still need to be
closing the balance. See, Martin, it's worrying. No, it's not. Yeah.
It's not worrying. My man, I have to go, pal.
Yeah, I know you have to go.
It's 11 o'clock.
Right, cheers, Baz.
In bed. Appreciate it.
Episode 14, whenever Baz is available.
Big up, Baz, as always.
Cheers, Baz.
Yeah, next year we should be able to do this a little bit more often, because I'm going on to day shifts, no more night shifts.
You know what it is with Baz? No, just a little bit of breaking news for you all.
Oh, come on.
Baz has decided to put all his effort now into another Jill show.
No, I'm not putting all my effort into it.
And what's happened is Oil Brothers has now been demoted down the pecking order.
Wait, what show is this, Martin? What show is this?
Bollocks. So I found some surprisingly found some sensible Sunderland fans who want to do a joint show as well. So I said, we'll do that as well. So I'll be able to do a lot. I'll be able to do a lot more next year, because I won't have any night shifts unless I do overtime. So I'll have a lot more time on my hands. So there'll be a lot more opportunities to get.
Wait, are you leaving your brothers to join hands with the enemies? Is this what I'm hearing right now?
Not leaving, man. Not leaving. I can do more than one show, you know. I'm only doing 3 shows a week as it is. You're doing about fucking 7 or 8 a day. Never mind a week.
Because we're full time, eh, boy. Full time, eh, boy.
I'm not. But Ed, I can never leave those dreamies eyes, mate. You know, take the glasses off.
You two need to get a room.
Told you.
Anyway, big up to Baz, 3 black and white eyes. A lot of you are subbed anyway. Get over there, show him a lot of love.
Thanks, guys.
Big up, Baz. We'll go for another 5, and then we'll
see you next week at some point, definitely. Well, actually, it's coming up to Christmas.
Yeah, but we'll give it a miss now. Probably we'll skip it till New Year.
Yeah,
get Christmas out of the way.
Oh, and we will have a lot to discuss.
Hey, we'll do a January one. We'll do a transfer window one. That'll be fun.
Yes.
I don't know, Martin. I don't know. It's going to be all city, that one.
It might not be fun for Baz.
Right. Appreciate the love, guys.
Have a good one, man. Have a good night.
See you, Baz. Take care, mate. Catch up.
Would you take Livramento to City if it comes to selling Nunes and some transfer fee?
Oh man, I don't know. It depends on what how the club see Livramento, how Pep sees Livramento on his plans. I think Nunes right now is playing great, but you know, I think we all have to remember that some players can have a great season. That doesn't mean they're going to be great the rest of the time they're at Man City either. I think you got to appreciate what he's doing now, but you always have to be you always have to be somewhat cautious a little bit. To see if he can continue this form, not just for one season, but for multiple seasons. But I would have. I mean, I know I've had this talk with Martin before. Would I sell Nunes? I mean, you just have to sit there and have a conversation with him. If he's good with the position he's at now, would he be okay with somebody maybe coming in? He rotate more because he's playing almost every game now. I think the club will do their due diligence in that and move on from there.
Yeah. There you go.
Pat, would you sell Nunes for Livramento?
No. Nunes is basically our club utility man who's just happened to figure out the role that he's got right now. So I would be happy to keep Nunes around, to be honest. Rotational player, and yeah, if the opportunity comes up to get Livramento, then he just ticks all the boxes because he's such a versatile player. And that's what we want. That's what we want when we sign players. We either want them versatile from the get-go or something that Pep knows he can mold into a multi-tool player. So for me, I'd be trying to keep both and let them compete. Let them compete for the right back role.
Especially with Livramento's injury history too. You're not going to be able to flog him out every game. Either. So he's going to need to be rotated.
Yeah, and Livramento can play left side. Nunes can play right. It's It works out well. It works out well for both of them.
Yeah. Well, right. Quick one. Why would Pep shut his restaurant to be staying? Not doing great business, mate.
People don't like to lose money, mate.
The
People
economy is bad.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's not cheap to eat in Tasman.
Very hard to be a restaurateur these days.
Yeah, it's not. People are not eating out a lot anymore. It's Christmas time. People are saving money.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not making the money it used to. Just because, I mean, Jesus, he divorced his wife, going through a divorce at the minute. Why wouldn't he just gone back with his wife to Barcelona for a year if he was going to, go? You're always looking at the negative side, Hamza fan. Come on. Martin, so Gay and Semenyo. Semenyo, I would say likely. Gay, I'd say 50-50 because they may wait till the summer. It basically, you're in Palace's hands on that. It's whether Palace want to cash in.
Mm.
If Palace are willing to let him go on a free, then we have to wait till the summer.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at really with it. Semenyo is easier because it's a release clause. No, Nunes is a great option. It's a versatility cause. No, first great option. Didn't keys with him locks. Spot on, mate. Baz, absolutely brilliant again. See you in the next one. All the best. Cheers, mate. Martin, will Gay be okay rotating with Diaz if he comes? I think it has to be. He's going to rotate at Liverpool, mate. This is the thing. If a player is coming to a Liverpool, Arsenal centre, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, they're going to rotate.
Yeah.
That's the gamble you take. You weigh up your options. Is playing less games worth winning the trophies at the end? Or playing every week and not winning anything? Football careers are short.
And does he back himself to maybe get ahead of one of those guys? You also have to have that mentality too. If I'm going to come here and I might uproot one of those guys, and if he does that, that means he's playing at a high level for us.
Yeah, Louis, thank you for the 23 months, mate. Hope you enjoyed the Captain America trailer. Sorry, Endgame trailer. Told you it was going behind the paywall, though, didn't I? Cheeky bastards. It's gone behind the paywall. You've got to go and watch Avatar, Fire, and Ash to see the trailers. They're releasing one a week. And the restaurant stated on their website is due to high costs. There you go. Thank you. The economy is bad. And what happens if Pep leaves? We need a new era already. Yeah, if Pep leaves, he leaves. There is a mini trend. I'm seeing Cherky's both-footed. Semenyo is both-footed. Livramento can be both-footed. There you go. Well said. It is, exactly. And it's in a bad economy as well. Question, boys, would you bring Gay in and start him in Diaz at centre-back and give out at left-back with Nico Riley doing the Bernardo role? Nope, I would not move Nico Riley out of left-back whatsoever, because I think he's been the biggest shining star in this whole league, and I would not move him. Don't change what isn't broken. That's my biggest pet peeve with some managers. When it's working, they're like, oh, I want to change it. No. Nico Riley is doing phenomenal at left back. Why change it? It is what it is. Governor, by the way, good evening, Matt. Hope you're well, mate. By the way, I did like your little Santa hat this morning, but with your little tank top. The Santa hat and the tank top didn't quite work together, Governor.
That's the sound of someone who's never been to Australia.
Yeah, I don't want my ass bitten while I'm on the toilet. You know what I mean? If Palace won it, okay.
Well, whatever does it for you, mate.
Hey, you don't know what does it for me, sunshine. I'll let you know privately though. Later.
I don't want to, thanks. Yeah, that's going to be a good. That's going to be a best-selling novel.
Whoa, pause.
That'll be an image you'll never get out your head on WhatsApp.
Jeez. There goes me lunch.
That's what she said. If Palace want Ake, makes sense. Ake wants.
Yo, Martin, don't be trying to pull out those jokes, okay, man? Don't try to pull out those jokes.
It's not late night.
Oh, we're not doing after dark.
Well, we clearly are now.
Blue out, big ginger mug. Whoa, wow. Can he play left back, Gay? Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's played left center back. He's played left center back in the back three.
Yeah. We bought a left back. We're still asking if every player can play left.
Yeah, every bugger's a left back all of a sudden. We bought a left back. And
we did that when we signed Haaland, yeah, but can he play left back?
That comes in the job interview now. Can you play left back? Yes. Right, you're signed. 100 grand a week. 100 Starmer's fault. We're not doing politics on here.
No.
You wouldn't sell Nunes. No, I wouldn't. I would not sell Nunes. I think Nunes would be a great squad. And I think Andrew makes a great point earlier. The guy got ridiculed by his own manager. I turned around, stuck two fingers up to him, and became one of the league's best right wing backs.
Great mentality. Great mentality.
Yeah. And you got to remember, City are very big on players who want to be in the blue shirt. Very big on that. We might do space tonight, Laura. You never know. Exactly. He'll be the England left back in the World Cup. Might do, I think Rico Lewis will be sold in Jan. Loaned or sold, yes. With any about, I know City are currently trying to get rid of 5 or 6 players in January. Because again, they need to make sales or movement out to bring anybody in. Would any of our players potentially believing be using a player swap? I like it, Magnus. Sorry, house captain. I'm trying not to give out real names. What did you say about Docker injury? How did it happen? We don't know. He's going to be out for 3 weeks. That has been confirmed. Thoughts on tomorrow night? Pep said there will be changes because West Ham's more important. But he doesn't think there'll be, 11 changes, but there will be changes.
Yeah, I think you got to change out the key players. Yeah.
Deep and insightful, that.
No, I'm saying no. I was saying you're gonna want to keep you're gonna want to change out the key players. I think, Foden. I think Foden needs a rest. I think he's been playing every game recently too. I don't know about Turkey. I think you actually would play Turkey. But Foden for me gets a rest. Bernardo gets a rest.
Well, he did say we lacked a leader against Leverkusen. He did draw up Leverkusen.
Well, he might play Diaz then, because he talked about how Diaz was a leader.
Would you give Rodri a run out if any kind of minutes?
No.
So when are you rolling Rodri out? This is my point. Is this not an ideal time to give Rodri 20 minutes if he's fit?
If he can't even get on the bench, Martin, I don't think he's coming in to play 20 minutes.
I was thinking off the bench, no more than 20 minutes. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying just give him 20 minutes on the bench.
Yeah.
By the way,
West
tomorrow
Ham,
it has to end
West
on the
Ham?
night. It does have to end on the night tomorrow. So there could be extra time.
Depends.
Is there extra time in the quarterfinals?
No, just
or
depends. Straight depends.
So it'll be straight depends. It is a 7:30 kickoff. So we'll be back in plenty of time for Stateside Blues. Which, by the way, I will just show you now. There you go. I know it is a little bit different because I can't put up what it's going to be because I don't know what it's going to be. I don't live in the future. I can't guess scores. That's why it's put City into the semi-final, ? I will change it tomorrow once I come back from the game. But don't forget, 11 p.m. tomorrow, Stateside Blues with Tariq and all the gang. Please make sure you've gone and checked out Blues Down Under from earlier today. It was a great show. Enjoyed it. So big up. Is this the semi-final? No, yes, the semi-finals is 2 legs, yes. Home and away. Free blue hooch tomorrow at the Grand Briggs. Is that what that is? Is that blue hooch? I'm still trying to find out what that blue alcoholic drink is that they all walk around with in the ground.
I know what you talk about.
Briggs, are you going Sunderland away on New Year's Day, mate? When are you here, Pat?
In time for Brighton midweek might be a bit of a stretch, so I should be here for the Exeter game.
Oh, Pat, you doing well, mate? Hope everything's okay with you.
Yeah, thanks for the update, mate. Yeah, things are fine with me. Just obviously what happened on Sunday still hit close to home. We do have a member of our group who had a very close mutual friend who was actually one of the ones who was shot. They're recovering, though. They only, but thankfully it was only a shoulder injury. I think the gunshot wound to the shoulder, and they're making progress in hospital. So that's at least something promising.
Always on about
as I said, everything, all thoughts and prayers to everyone affected.
Yeah. Again, spot on, mate. Always on about drinking. By the way, Elliot got booted out of space last night by Danny Elliott. He got booted. He got gulagged.
He probably deserved it. He
loves a blue hooch. I'm trying to tempt him in. DC says, so sorry, Patrick. And we all have, mate, thoughts and prayers with everyone over there involved over at the Bondi Beach. I still can't get over it. I can't get over it, but I'm glad we put a smile on your face, mate. No Sunderland passed on that as I'm working at Hull City, but I'll be doing Forest away. Because I'm going to Sunderland away.
No, there's 3 points.
When I go away, no bugger comes.
Yeah, because you know what happens.
What is it? Martin goes away and no one wants to come. You know what I mean? It's shocking. That.
Whoa, pause.
Yeah, but then everybody wants you to go to bloody cup finals and that you can't do it because you go off and work on your turkey teeth.
Fuck off. Right. Thoughts over there. Shocking stuff. Thank you, Andrew. Will you stop with the pause? Your age as well. Your age. Be careful. Had Danny bowling last night in Hull. We did shite. Well, I noticed you went out at weekend. Where was my invite? Where was my invite, Briggser? See me after class. Pause. Clip it. DC's laughing. O'Reilly should probably rest as he's so young. Picks off. He doesn't need that.
No, he doesn't need to rest. He
was inviting me, but I was away. So we'll see who's out this weekend. No, I was away this weekend. I had some R&R. Some very deserved R&R. Yes, we're going to do a space.
No, Martin. I'll be in town. I'll be in town for the weekend of the Exeter game. So I'll try and get be there from the Friday to the Sunday or something. So anybody's around, we'll try and catch up. Whether it's match day, outside of match day, please we'll get in touch and be good to catch up with everyone.
Yeah. No, man.
Yeah, I won't be available tonight. But hey, man, I want to give a big shout out to the chat, man. You guys been great tonight in the chat.
Hang on, we're not going anywhere. We're not even at 100 likes. We're not budging. We're not going until we hit 115.
You know he doesn't pay overtime, by the way.
Oh man!
Until we get 115, we're not going nowhere.
He's a cheap bugger, Pat.
Mm-hmm.
Am I meant to pay you? I'm trying to build this empire, not you know.
And how's that going for you so far?
Okay, Mr. Rockefeller. Okay.
I'm not trying to burn it to the ground.
No,
You think I've got time to pay you lot?
no, he's just a fella with a rock.
But yeah,
Pat, you should have been on this. You should have been at the space last night, Pat. You should have been on the space at like 3 in the morning his time.
Quick.
At 3 in the morning his time, he says, "Stop touching me." I was dying.
The hell? I thought you tucked her into bed hours before.
I was dying, Pat. I was dying.
Sorry.
Stop touching me. Like
that wasn't meant to be heard. Anyway, no, that wasn't meant to be heard. Right, don't forget, this is going to sound a bit cheeky, but people have asked, like I said, it's what we've given people what they've asked for. Again, if you missed it, people were asking about contributing to the channel to help it grow, and they didn't want to do super chats, etc. So this is a separate thing where we set it up as buys a coffee or buys a beer. I know Wolfie does it, Loaded Mag does it, a few channels do this now. So basically, it's just our description, and you can just support the channel. It can be £1, 50, whatever you want. It's not necessarily, you have to do it. It's just there if you want it. Mm. So we do thank you, people. It is there. It's under Buy Me a Coffee. We will get the buy you a beer, buy you a coffee. It is under. We will get a what they called
a pin.
No. QR code.
Okay.
We will get a QR code, but you don't need to give. It's just because people have asked. Late night. I don't remember saying don't touch me. Apparently I did. Let's have this out. I want to see Martin drink.
Spaces are the best, guys. If you're able to jump in, you got to join.
Sounds like you already was on the blue hooch and someone's touching him.
Well, it's when they started talking about the blue chew, we started having issues. Because Danielle just sits there.
Good night, everyone.
He won't Martin.
Like and subscribe on the way out. Thank you.
Question this. Danielle is sat there and he goes, Martin, can I ask you a question?
Yo, Danielle is, I said,
go on then. Ask me a question. He says, what's blue chew?
Oh my gosh.
How can I answer that at that point? I'm like, if you need blue chew at your tender age, go see a doctor.
I hope you guys are liking for this content we're giving you right now. I hope you guys are liking right now for this content.
No, because listen,
if you're too young to know about blue chew, then just no.
We like to have a laugh as well on the channel. Yeah. I know everyone comes. We like to have a giggle and a laugh because times are hard. Pat's gone through some very difficult situations at the minute, and we want to make sure we want to take people's minds off things at the minute. Yeah. That's why we like to have a little bit of that. Speak of the devil, and there he is, Mr. Blue Chew himself. Oh dear. John Stone's contact center in house tomorrow. You wish. Yeah, I should put that as a thing. This show is of a sexual nature. It may not be. This is why we don't have. This is why it's only for adults only. This show now. Hope all is well. Big up Keely, mate. Hope you are well. QR code. Thank you. Buy him a Costa. Let's just buy him a coffee.
Wait, Morris. So we moved to PG-13 to rated R. Is that what
we're at rated R now? We've gone up a level now. Baz has left. I got my tickets from Sunderland away 2 days ago. Big up, mate. I will see you there. Give him the thing. Whoa. Oh, right. No, I just read that. I'm Portuguese working in the Americanas. I have a question when I hear things.
Okay, sure, Danielle, sure.
It's the fact you were in a hotel room at the time when you were asking about it. That's true. Spartacus called us match going fans shit.
Whoa.
That was an interesting day.
Can we get a price? Yeah. Can we get a prediction for tomorrow, guys? Prediction.
I'm gonna go 3-1.
I was gonna go 3-1 as well.
Wow. We're all going 3-1. Wow.
Alan's going for a 5-0 Brentford win.
Yep. All goals scored in the first half.
Yes.
Yep.
We'll be back tomorrow, like I said, with the old. We'll be back later with a space, but don't forget tomorrow, 11 p.m. Stateside and Canadian Blues will be back, where we'll give you all the rundown from the Carabao Cup quarterfinals.
USA.
Also, I have it on good authority that there will be a Stateside versus Blues Down Under official World Cup watch along in the summertime. I will not be on this one. What?
Oh, yeah, actually, that might actually happen, to be honest, because we got some really favourable kickoff times for the Australia matches over here. But the worst of them was USA, and that's at 5 a.m.
What time is the Australia thingy one?
It's like 5 here. It's like 5 a.m. So that time for you, that'll be like 8 p.m.
Oh, sweet as a nut.
Yeah.
Yo,
I don't know. I'd like to be out and about. I'd like to be out and about for it, but also 5 a.m. And I mean, we've got some good ones. Like the other matches, like the one we play against the European team, I think is like 10 a.m. And then I think the Paraguay game's like midday. So I'd rather make a day of them.
America goes.
I'm not going to the States, but I just can't get over the price of those tickets.
Oh my, it's ridiculous, mate.
No,
it's ridiculous.
They have dropped them to £45 now. There are going to be $60 tickets for England and Scotland fans after a complaint. FIFA have relayed, but there is only going to be 200 of them, apparently, something like that.
Cheap
Martin, you have to join and referee that lot. We need a chaperone. I'll get you on DC. You can
hey man, you're gonna have Pat at the bar. You're gonna have us in the studio. It's gonna be a great time.
Lie. I just think that 2030 World Cup, Spain, Portugal, Morocco will be incredible.
Who does Alan support, Aussies or England? Jesus. Martin, that's your stream. Nope. 200, what the fuck? Yeah. Token gesture from FIFA. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a token gesture.
Yeah.
That's why it's a handful of tickets. Alan is a huge England fan. I got a World Cup ticket. Insane. You've got one. Wow. You have to let us know which one it is. Email us, DC. Let us know. When else your stream coming? It's not. Martin, are we signing Livramento in Jan? Nope. There'll be a summertime because he's going to wait on his contract situation. Who is the underdog in the Aussie game?
Oh, we are.
Probably the people.
We are, and I want us to be the underdog.
People watching it.
The American media has been talking about it too. They're going to be eating their words in what 7-8 months time.
Yeah, and by the way, I'd advise that. Go and watch the new Erling Haaland video. Dresses up as Santa and goes round his road. Quite funny. It's on his YouTube channel. Oh, we should do a party at my house. I'm 20 minutes from the Benfica Stadium and can sleep 8. I am not joining you for any kind of evening party at all. Unless it's at Bunny Ranch. Next World Cup in Portugal. More agreeing will be more fun. I'm open to hosting. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that World Cup. That'll be incredible.
Yeah, that will be.
Yeah.
My predicted 11. Oh, we'll do it quickly. Trafford, Rico Lewis, Kushinov, Ake,
O'Reilly,
because we haven't got any other left back. Nico G, because we haven't got another 6. Reinders, Savinio, and Oscar Bob will start.
And
Foden or Cherky, I don't know which one. And I do think Haaland will start because we haven't got anybody else.
I was going to go. What about Divi Mukasa?
No.
Not going to go that?
No, I wouldn't.
All right, guys, I got to jump off. I got to get ready.
Yeah.
I'll hit you guys later.
Me too, guys.
115 news. I think you're going to get it 2026. Right. Cheers, Ed. Right, we're going to go. Thank you all. Smash those likes. We'll see you on YouTube on Twitter in about 20 minutes. Big up, Paul. Pat, we'll see you. Are you around Thursday?
I should be.
Right.
Yeah.
Thursday night chat, 8:30. I've got a cracker of a Thursday night chat that I'm going to tease you with right now. Because I know there's going to be other games coming up. But I just wanted to really give you this one. I'm just going to show it you. It's just as a little teaser. Not sure if I've quite finished the thumbnail yet. Where is it? I'll just show you this part. You'll like it. Dash will love this when he sees this. Dash will love it, seriously. There you go. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dash is dancing around his house like Shane McMahon at the moment.
So there's Thursday night treat for you. Plus, we'll talk about West Ham as well. Well done, the panel. No, well done to you lot for putting up with us. Big up, Governor, and well done earlier, mate, for Blues Down Under. It was a lovely show. Really enjoyed listening to that. Please go and give Blues Down Under a lot of love as well. Shane McMahon, dollar. What percentage chance of getting one of the 200? Probably about 0.11%. Because you know they're going to have to go into a bloody, what they called. What they called? I'm trying to think.
Don't hurt yourself.
Can't think of the word. Anyway, by the way, before we go, someone had super chatted twice last night and I forgot all about it because of what was going on. So massive thank you for the super chat. I apologize. I know it was someone, I can't think of the name. I should have screenshotted it. It's my bad. I apologize. But thank you so much for the continued support on the channel. It was my fault they came through late, so my apologies. They got saved and I didn't do it. May you WhatsApp me while we're on space. Okay, no worries. Anyway, big up, Pat. I will see you Thursday, mate. And as always, smash those likes. And as always, up the Blues. See you all tomorrow.
Ladies, everyone.
Stateside. Take care.